All right, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahushai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahushai, Barakatha Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Racha HaKodash. All right, double honor to the elders and apostles and of Great Millstone, and Shalom to the hopeful elect. And just wanted to do a quick response to this video, which the elder Manat Zakba here, you know, uh, posted up on his timeline. Okay, and basically, it's from this brother right here whose channel's name is GMS Spiritual Gains. You know, and he titled the video "This Kingdom is Done," which is right, man. This kingdom is done. You know, the fact that you have to rely on a stimulus check, all right, and the stimulus check is basically ruin. It, because you need a stimulus check, man, that means the economy is not right. It's not well. All right, when this whole pandemic happened, okay, the economy started to go into the toilet. All right, and like we're at that time. The one thing I wanted to really harp on is what he said, where he said, freedom is slavery and ignorance is strength. Right? That's what the brother said. Freedom is slavery and ignorance is strength. You know, if I could remember, because I just watched this not too long ago. I can't remember exactly where it was, but freedom is slavery and ignorance is strength. Right? Our people are so ready to go back to their normal lives, man. Okay? What was your normal life before this? Before having to be on lockdown, before the pandemic, you're having to find a job to work at home, or losing a job. Okay, now you stuck at home. What was your life? It was slavery. Okay, if you are born and you have to have a birth certificate, you're enslaved. You have to have a driver's license, you're enslaved. Our people want to trust in oppression. Okay? And I just wanted to harp on that. Salakia. The zeal starting to come upon me. Let me grab this right here. Because this is why people wanna go back to normal life, man. They wanna continue to be trodden on top of, man. Okay? They want to continue in their folly. Continue in their ignorance. Continue in their captivity. Hey, talk about freedom. My people don't want to be free. All right? But the elect of Yahweh, the elect of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, all right, the hopeful elect, those brothers who truly believe, okay, we want to be free, man. We don't want to stay here. We don't want to continue in captivity. Right? This is Isaiah chapter 30 and verse 12. It says, "Wherefore thus saith the Holy One of Israel," because you know what? Let me read this whole thing, because that encapsulates that whole phrase that the brother said. Okay? Let me just start from the top. Isaiah chapter 30 verse 1. "Woe to the rebellious children." Who's those rebellious children? You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, who are the true Israelites and the people of the Lord, okay, of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, which is the name of the Heavenly Father and His Son. It says, which woe means destruction, right? Saith the Lord, that take counsel, but not of me, right? So the counsel that our people take is of the world, of this devil. Okay, here it is, for years and years and years. Okay, starting with our elders and apostles. Okay, and even their elders. The truth has been of Israel. Okay, have been being pushed out for years. Okay? And how many countless people walk past the camp and disregard it and turn not at the reproof of the Lord? All right? Because we speak according to the scriptures. You know? We speak according to the scriptures, but no one, you have a number of people that's gonna turn, but you're gonna have a whole bunch of people that's not gonna turn back unto the Lord. That's gonna trust in whatever this devil says. Okay? It says, but not of me. Where do you get the counsel? From the prophets of the Lord. Okay, from the scriptures. It says, in that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit. Right? What's the spirit? Once again, going back to the scriptures, these words I speak unto you, they are spirit and they are life. All right? It says that they may add sin to sin. Right. So, hey, you taking heed to this devil, you're continuing on in your sinful ways, man. Okay? Which, we sin less when we come into the knowledge. We try to sin as least as possible. Okay? But you're continuing on in that destructive lifestyle. It says, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin unto sin, that walk to go down into Egypt. Now, the America is referred to as spiritually Sodom and Egypt, and we know what's going on right now with the legislation for them alphabet people. Okay, so that goes into the Sodom part, amongst other things. In Egypt, all the different spiritual, idolatry, all right, and symbolisms that's all around America in the buildings and everything, all right. And this is also what Egypt is. What? Let me grab it real quick just to prove it. Egypt is the place of bondage. Egypt represents bondage. Okay, the house of bondage. Okay, this is Exodus chapter 20, verse 1. Verse 2. It says, I am Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, thy power, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage. So Egypt represents bondage. Okay, and the Hebrew is matazar, matazar, okay, or matazarium, right, which that root goes back into bind. All right, the house of bondage, slavery. Bondage is another way of saying slavery. Okay, the modern day Egypt is America. This is the place of our slavery, our captivity. Right? Going back, Isaiah chapter 30 again. Continuing on, I believe it was at verse 3. Now, verse 2. To go down into Egypt and have not asked at my mouth, to strengthen themselves. Right? The brother was saying what? That ignorance is strength. Freedom is slavery, and ignorance is strength. So this goes into that ignorance is strength part. It says, and have not asked at my mouth to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh, to trust in the shadow of Egypt. When you go into a shadow, it goes back unto, I believe that's the same word that's in Psalms 91, where it goes into protection, the protection of Egypt. All right, strengthen themselves with the strength of Pharaoh, and to trust in the shadow of Egypt. Right, but the shadow of Egypt is nothing but lies. Okay, it's nothing but lies. All right, ignorance. Our people are strengthened in ignorance. Okay, but when we read down, it's gonna show you that this ignorance, these lies, this deceit has no strength. Okay? The truth is strong. Okay? And that's in maybe I'll get that too. That's in First Ezra chapter you know what, let me get it right now. First Ezra chapter 4. 4. I believe so. Which verse? Look at the prince of the speak of the earth. O ye men, are not women strong? Make it truth. Okay, here we go. First Ezra chapter 4, because I mentioned that the truth is strong. Is strong, Salakia. First Ezra chapter 4 and 34. I'm gonna start there. It says, O ye men, are not women strong? Great is the earth, high is the heaven, swift is the sun in his course. For he compasseth the heavens round about, and fetcheth his course again to his own place in one day. Which that's, the earth goes around the sun, contrary to popular belief. It says, is he not great that maketh these things? Right? The Most High made all these things. Therefore, great is the truth, and stronger than all things. There you go. All right, and where do you find the truth? In the scriptures. That's why the Lord prayed unto the Most High to sanctify the elect. Sanctify them with thy truth. Thy word is truth. This is the refuge here. This is the strength. And when the times is coming, okay, those that continue to trust in the Lord, we're gonna see the great power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. We're gonna see the lies and deceit that our people trust in destroy them. Okay, their refuge and their stay, okay, will crumble and be counted as nothing. Back to Isaiah chapter 30. Verse 3, it says, therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame. That's just like I said, right? And the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion, right? Our people are going to be in such a confused state. All right? You trusted the modern day Pharaoh is who? Man. The wicked. The so-called white man. That's your modern day Pharaoh. You gonna trust in him? You gonna be confused at the end. Like the scriptures say, they that consent unto them shall be had in derision. You gonna be laughed at. And you gonna be trodden underfoot too. This devil's gonna turn and stab you in your back. You gonna be confused, man. I thought he was protecting us. I thought he had my back. Came too close to that serpent. Got your ass bit. It says, for his princes are at Zoar, and his ambassadors come to Hanes. They were all ashamed of the people that could not profit them, nor be in help nor profit, but ashamed also, and also a reproach. Let me see. Concerning it, Salakia. Right. So Salakia, we're gonna hop down here. For the Egyptians shall help in vain and to no purpose. Therefore have I cried concerning this. Their strength is to sit still. Okay, hold on. All right, we're just gonna hop down to the points here. But that beginning part of the chapter, that's right there what the brother was saying. These people's strength is ignorance. Strength is ignorance, right? right? We're gonna hop down here. Verse 8, it says, "Now go, write it before them in a table, and note it in a book." And it's written, it's noted, we're reading it. It says, "That it may be for a time to come forever and ever, that this is a rebellious people." Where else is this written? Ezekiel, what is it, the third chapter? Or the third chapter? You know, the book of Ezekiel, where it talks about this being a rebellious people. They will not hearken unto thee before they have not hearkened unto me. Roughly paraphrasing, our people are rebellious, man. Okay? It says that this is a rebellious people, lying children, which will not hear the law of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Okay? They won't hear the law. That's why it says they trust they trust in the counsel of Egypt, man. They take counsel, but not of the Lord. It says, "Which say to the seers." Who are the seers? Seers is an old term for prophet, right? Because a prophet will see visions. The Lord will give him visions. "Which say to the seers, see not," right? "And to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things." What are the right things? All right, the prophecies of the scriptures, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. What do the main thing we prophesy? War, evil, and pestilence. Those are the right things that we prophesy of. Fire and destruction. Okay? Those are the right things that we prophesy of. Even the kingdom. We prophesy of the glory and the beauty of the kingdom, being joined back unto the Father through Yahushai, being adopted back. Okay? Perfect health. New bodies. Okay? Being able to go back home and to rule the whole world, man. Our people don't want that. Like I said, they want to be slaves in Salakia. It says, "Prophesy not unto us right things, speak unto us smooth things." Prophesy deceits, right? They strengthen themselves in lies, man. Ignorance. This is our people, man. This place, like the brother was saying, this place is through. It's through. And we're glad it's through. Tired of this fucking place. It says, "Get ye out of the way, turn aside from the path," right? "Cause the Holy One of Israel to cease from before us," man. So they're like, man, get out of here with all that. Get out of here with that, man. We don't want to hear nothing the Lord got to say. Just like, what is it? The 42nd chapter of Jeremiah, where they said, as for the word of the Lord of Israel, of the Holy One of Israel, basically it was like, to hell with all that. We still gonna burn cakes to the Queen of Heaven. We still gonna do what we want to do. All right. Well, that's your ass. It says, here's the point. "Wherefore thus saith the Holy One of Israel, because you despise this word and trust in oppression and perverseness, and stay thereon." That's what our people trust, man. You know, like you were saying, freedom is slavery. This freedom is slavery. Okay? It's just another, being free to work. You want to be a slave, man. Okay? Which, we gotta work to survive here, but this is our captivity. This stuff is coming. This is coming to an end. It says, "Therefore, this iniquity shall be to you as a breach ready to fall, swelling out of a high wall, breaking, coming, whose breaking cometh suddenly at an instant, right? And he shall break it as the breaking of a potter's vessel. So, you know, these people, what they trust in is gonna be broken, man. It's gonna crumble to pieces in the day of judgment, man. Of Jacob's trouble. It says vessels that is broken in pieces. Right. He shall not spare, so that there shall not be found in the bursting of it a shard to take fire from the hearth, to take water withal out of the pit. And that was really the point. It's in verse 13 where it says, therefore this iniquity shall be as a breach ready to fall, swelling out of a high wall, whose breaking cometh suddenly at an instant. Right? When you think about a dam that has a hole in it, right? And the water's seeping through, and then all of a sudden that water just starts crashing down, right? That's how it's going to be for these people that trust in this devil and that trust in this system, this beast system, man. It's going to come all of a sudden. Your destruction will come at an instant when you are unaware. Okay? So, these people are looking to get back to slavery, okay, and to continue to trust in the lies and deceits. But what are we looking for? Just want to end this off on a high note here, right? This is Lamentations chapter 4 and I start at verse 21. It says, rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom. Right? So you so-called white people, you ease. Because, hey, a lot of y'all starting to know who you are. You starting to learn who you are. Okay? These elites already know that they're that they're of the seed of the wicked. Right? So y'all can live it up. Y'all can live it up, man. Because your kingdom is about to be through. Your kingdom is through. So enjoy these last couple of milliseconds, man. It says, that dwellest in the land of Uz, the cup also shall pass through unto thee. Right? So right now we're in captivity. We're still slaves under this devil. Right? But all the stuff we had to go through, they're going to have to drink it down too. Right? They're going to have to drink twice as much, man. Double. It says, also shall pass through unto thee, thou shalt be drunken, and shalt make thyself naked. Right. The punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. Right? So we're coming into that accomplishment of our punishment, man. Because the Lord didn't move us here to destroy us. All right? We moved the Lord to wrath, and we had to suffer the consequences. But the Lord is going to bring his people back, starting with the elect of the nation of Israel. Okay? It says, he will no more carry thee away into captivity. So this is our last captivity. All those punishments we went through, there's going to be no more of that. He will visit thine iniquity. All right? So all the different wickedness and iniquity this devil's been doing is going to be visited. Okay? And his kingdom destroyed. O daughter of Edom, he will discover thy sins. Right. So, hey, just wanted to end it off there. Salakia, the zeal was it's army, But with that, I'm gonna say shalom.